Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Whaley here from Trade Maestro. Hope you're doing fantastic today. And there's a lot of speculation right now about the future of gold and silver and what the future value should be. Now, keyword there's speculation. What do we think it should be worth? And unfortunately, most speculators are not very good. Of course, I have been doing technical analysis for years, teaching other people how to do it. And I thought in this video, we'd do a little bit of real analysis on gold and silver and talk about the future price, where we think it's going, and what's going to happen. So after the disclaimer, I'm going to share all that with you. Let's go. All right, everybody. It's Jeremy Whaley here from Trade Maestro. Check us out over at trademaestro.com. Like and subscribe to the channel here, whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube or Telegram, wherever it is you're watching. And feel free to share this because let's be honest, there's a lot of bad information about gold and silver right now. I don't know why. Everybody just likes to spread rumors about gold and silver. Let's get to the nuts and bolts of it. Look, we've been trading this thing for years. We've been trading both of these commodities for years as futures contracts. You can trade it a spot on the Forex market. And typically most of my clients, they like to trade it through the ETFs, GLD for gold and SLV for silver. We're going to look at spot gold and silver right now and just talk a little bit about it. And what I'm going to show you really quick. Look, you don't have to do a lot of analysis to get this. This is simple. This is so simple. My 12-year-old son can do it. In fact, he's sitting here in the room. Actually, I lied. He's 13 now. Right here behind me is my 13-year-old son. I have taught him how to do this analysis. I want to show you how to do it right now, okay? There are three lines on this chart. They are called moving averages, and it's really, really simple. When the price is above the averages, you're buying because the price is going up. And when we're below the averages, we're selling because the price is going down. Look at where we are right now. We're below the averages. So no, it is not time to buy physical or paper gold in any way, shape, or form. Now, how did we know it was going to go down? Well, we knew because it traded up to our boundary up here, right up here. You see that? Traded up to our boundary and it gave us all of our reversal signals. That's not a signal to take a bearish trade. That's just a signal to stop being bullish on gold for now. And we did that. That's where some of our targets were. And now what we're in is we're in a corrective cycle where the price of gold is coming back down. How far is it going to go? Well, I can tell you this, the next major target for it is going to be right here around $1,800 an ounce. And if that doesn't hold as support, your next major target is going to be down here around $1,630. Now, some of you who are long-term gold bugs, you're sitting here saying, he's crazy. There's no way gold could ever get back to $1,630. Oh, really? Really? Just look at the chart. It was only last November that we were at that price and we hit it not once, not twice, but thrice, 3 times in about a month and a half. You say, well, that was an anomaly. There was manipulation. Well, maybe there was manipulation, but you know what? I don't really care. Manipulated or real, this is the price. I can't trade speculation. I can only trade the fact of what's actually happening. The fact is right now, gold is not a bullish trade. And just in case you think that I'm making all this up, we did the entire bullish cycle. I'm coming over to the GLD trades now. We started bullish trades back here at 161 on GLD. We had an entry at about 163. We had a new entry at 173. And then we had a final, after we'd hit all of our price targets and all of our objectives, we said, well, we'll give it one last shot. And we ended up getting stopped out for just a little bit of loss on that. But that entire bullish cycle, we did 4 trades. 3 of the 4 were profitable. The last one, we gave back just a little bit. So we eat our own cooking over here at Trade Maestro. How many of you have been buying gold and holding it for years and nothing happens? Learn to trade it the right way. Let's go over to silver really fast here. Here we go. This is the silver chart. Same thing, folks. I'm sorry. I like silver. I really do. You know what? My favorite thing in the world, I'm going to do it for you right now. I absolutely love it. I have a little thing of silver right here. This is one of my favorite things in the world. I have a fetish about it. Do you ever have fetishes that you're like, this is really awesome? Watch this. I'm going to go full screen so you can see this. You hear that sound? Oh, I just dropped a bunch of coins. These are silver bullion coins. I love the sound of these. Sound awesome. You hear that? I want to make a musical percussion instrument out of it because I love the sound of silver. It is it's incredible. There's nothing that sounds like it in the world. I love silver. There's just one problem. Right now, it's not a good investment. Nope, it's not. It's not a good investment if you're looking to make some sort of a short-term gain on it. If you want to buy it and hold it for a long time, that's fine. But if you buy physical silver right now, you're going to end up paying around $23 to $24 per ounce. That's the current spot price on it. Realize that you're going to be paying, if you go through a major silver dealer, JM Bullion, APMEX, whoever, you're going to be paying spot price plus their premium. So you'll probably be looking at about $32, $33 an ounce. I didn't look before I started this video, but that's about what you'll be paying, which means what has to happen to this chart for you to break even? Since you got to pay spot plus, because that's the way every silver dealer works, that means the price of silver has to go up to about 30 plus, somewhere up here on the chart. We're way down here. It's going to be a while before we're breaking even on that physical silver. We got to first break the downtrend. That hasn't happened yet. We got to then break out of the resistance. That hasn't happened yet. And then we got to start the journey all the way to the moon. That hasn't happened, folks. Look, I'm a fan of silver. I'm a fan of gold. But from a pure investment standpoint, it's really not the best place to put your money right now. Take a look at the trends. We've pounded into our resistance at $26 an ounce. That was your spot price. We tried to rally. We couldn't hold. We're back below the moving averages. We're moving down. We're at a target right now around 22.50. We've found a little bit of support. We'll see if we start to build some foundation here. I don't think we will. I think our next target on this is going to be about $20 an ounce. And worst case scenario, we'll be back in the $18 range. And that's great news. You know why that's great news? Because when we get back down to 18, if we put the foundation in, we can start buying physical silver at 18 or just buy the ETF, SLV. That's fine. Going back in history just a little bit here in case you haven't been paying attention to it, the last previous big highs we had were a couple years ago, and they were only up here in the $28, $29 an ounce range. Now, I know there are people out there all over UB2B that are out there saying that the value of silver is going to be $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 an ounce. I don't buy it. I'm sorry. I've been doing this for too long. Started trading in 1999. I have heard these things for literally like 25 years. Kind of like the end of the world. It never happens. Never happens, but it gets a lot of attention to people who are trying to get some eyeballs on them. So forget the fear-mongering. Forget the false speculation. This is the fact of what's really going on. The future for short-term silver, like I just said, probably $20 an ounce. We're testing that support right now at $22.50. We'll see if that holds. $20 an ounce will be next, then $19 an ounce. And then when we get there, hopefully we're putting the bottom back in. We'll make the cycle. We can trade it back up. Okay, lots of ways you can approach that trade. Yes, you can buy physical silver. If you really want to make money with silver and gold, probably the better way to do it is either buying the ETFs, timing the swings between support and resistance, taking your profit there, or writing options on it. You know, what I have a large portion of my customers that love to do is they love to buy up ETF, silver and gold. They'll buy GLD, the ETF, or SLV. They'll buy it up when we get down to the targets and load up on positions there. And then they're selling covered calls the whole time. So they're bringing income in on it. That's a lot better. Even though I like physical silver and it's awesome, doesn't make me any money. Selling covered calls makes me money. That's what I like. That's the whole name of the game, right? Put it to use. If you got some value out of this, like and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, be sure to check us out over at trademaestro.com. Trademaestro.com. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Let's get the truth out there. Until next time, folks, happy trading. We'll talk to you soon.